we are happy to have you anytime.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So this political line that they claim they won't allow to be crossed on their TV show, which first of all I think is a lie, because we all know the bias always goes one direction, doesn't it? But what was the political line that they claim was in your song?
We don't know. We were given no explanation as to what was politically biased in their opinion. We were just told basically, don't play this song, you have to pick another song, and that's the explanation that we had. So that left us with no choice but to decide we're just not going to do the show. And we went on and read the letter there as you played the clip. And yeah, our week has not gone as expected in a very good way.
Yeah. Has this ever happened before?
No, we have never had this happen. And it just kind of blows our mind because we wrote this song not with politics in mind, but with patriotism in mind. We wanted to write a song that brings the country together, surrounding the love of the flag, the love of freedom, and the love of everything that this country stands for. We just wanted to bring something that would bring everybody together. But they seem to make it political, something that we didn't mean to do. And that's the first time that's ever happened.
You know, it's amazing to me. I do agree that patriotism has been politicized, but it's been politicized by them because you've got a major party in this country, the Democrat Party, who instead of celebrating our country and our freedoms and our values and patriotism, they stomp on it. So patriotism is kind of a monopoly on the right at this point.
Yeah, we think that anybody that lives in America should be able to be proud of this country and think that it's worth standing up for and fighting for. And we're just hoping that we can get back to that. I feel like it doesn't make sense to us. We love our country. There's so many men and women that have sacrificed so many things for this country, including our great granddad. And in the second verse of this song, we talk about him. We called him Pap, and he was in my life until I was in college, so I got to share a lot of time with him and get to hear some stories about World War II. And just hearing what he went through and how so many years later it still affected him just in a extreme way, what he had gone through to serve our country. And we wrote this song with a veteran, and for us, standing up and saying we're proud to be in a free country in the USA, the greatest country in the world. We just didn't really understand what could be political about that, but that's somebody else's opinion.
Yeah. Wayward opinion, I would add, but that's just my opinion. What made you want to write the song?
Well, we've always wanted to write a patriotic song, and just so happens we got in the room with a couple guys, and it turned out that one of them was he served in Afghanistan. He's a veteran in the mid-2000s, and we were like, what a perfect opportunity to write something that kind of gets his perspective in it, and we've always wanted to do this, so let's go ahead and take a stab at it. So somebody had the idea of writing a song called True Colors, and we was like, that fits perfectly with this the theme. And so we wrote the song, and after we were finished with it, we just made a voice memo on our phone, and we were like, man, we think this is pretty cool. It sounds pretty good. We feel good about this one. So we sent it directly over to our friend John Rich, and he immediately texts back that he loved it. And we asked him if he'd be willing to produce it for us, and he said yeah. And it just kind of took off from there. It was a great time getting to spend some time in the studio with him and learn from him. And he's just been a great mentor through this whole process.